right, so we're recalling the case of People of the State of Michigan versus Christopher Soulier. And we're here for a contempt hearing for allegations of bond violation. So Ms. Goodrich, do you wish to call a witness?
I do. I wish to call Melissa Laird, please.
Ms. Layla, could you come up to the witness stand here? Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You can be seated. Go ahead, Ms. Goodrich.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Melissa Laird.
And where are you employed?
Shouldn't come up.
And what is your position?
I'm the collections and bond compliance clerk.
As part of your employment duties, do you monitor the drug bond line?
I do.
And how do you do that?
It's online and I just check it daily. For any missed calls, any missed tests. So I do show causes.
Okay. And in the Christopher Soulier matter, did you do a motion order to show cause? And was there one dated April 15th, 2021, signed by you on that date?
I believe so.
And what were the missed tests on that one? If you need to refresh your memory.
Well, it's
Your Honor, could I ask the
But I
witness to
think so.
speak up? We can't hear her very well.
Okay, that's fine. This is scheduled to be held in person, so if you were in the courtroom, Mr. Keough, you'd probably hear it better.
That's true, Judge.
But I'll ask the witness to speak up. All right.
I believe that's what the dates were.
Okay, so on April 15th, when you filed the motion to order to show cause, were there two missed scheduled tests on that date? And was that April 10th and April 14th?
That's what I believe so.
Okay, I know that you were not noticed that this was going to be running. Do you have your records in front of you?
I do.
Okay, would it be easier just to list the dates
I
that,
guess if that's allowed.
okay, if you can list the dates of missed tests
Okay.
by Mr. Soulier.
Okay.
Can we take a break, Your Honor, so she can grab the documentation needed?
Okay, the witness is asking to refresh her recollection by looking at some records that she did not bring with her in the courtroom. Any objection, Mr. Keough?
No, Judge.
Okay, so we'll pass this case momentarily. Please sit tight, Mr. Keough, or Mr. Soulier. We'll put you back in the waiting room. And Mr. Keough, we also had People v. Beaugrand up at 11:10 a.m. Do you know what's going on with that?
I know that I spoke with him. He was aware of the hearing today. My phone's been ringing off the hook since I've been on with the court. I don't know if that's him calling my office or not, but I tried to leave a message for him, was unable to do so today. I did send him an email.
Okay, so I'll pass on it to the end of your docket, to give him every opportunity to appear then.
Thank you.
All right, we'll recall Soulier and resume the stand.
Okay. Oh, yes.
So we're recalling the case of People v. Christopher Soulier. Go ahead with your direct examination.
Thank you. Do you have Mr. Christopher Soulier's records
I
in
do.
front of you? Okay. And if you could let us know what is showing as a missed scheduled test, what dates?
Yes, April 10 and 14.
And were there any missed tests?
Looks like there was one, well, I'm sorry, those were two missed tests on that original show.
Okay. And if we could just go over the 3 show causes now, were there other missed tests since April 10th and April 14th?
This is the additional bond violation. It would be April 23rd, April 26th, and May 15th.
Okay, and then was there a third bond violation filed on June 22nd?
Yes,
And were there missed scheduled tests on that one?
yes, there was 3, May 25th, June 11th, and June 19th.
And between the 3 bond violations, were there any missed calls?
I believe so, on the original show cause from April 20th. There was 2 missed calls, April 14th and 18th. And on this first additional bond violation,
Is that the one dated May 17th?
yes,
Okay, and what were the missed calls on that one?
April 20th, 21st, 30th, and May 7th.
And were there any positive tests among the 3 violations?
On the April 20th show cause, there was an abnormal test, April 13th.
What about on the May 17th show cause?
Yes, May 5th,
And June 22nd?
June 1st.
And what were they test positive for? Is it the same substance or different?
I believe it was the same substance.
And what would that be?
Can I refresh you?
Yes.
On April 13th, was buprenorphine. All the same, yes, it was all for buprenorphine.
Okay. And since filing these show causes on April 15th, May 17th, and June 22nd, has Mr. Sawyer provided you any prescriptions or any documentation to show he has prescriptions?
Yes.
And since the date of filing these 3 show causes, has he provided you any proof of taking any tests or calling in to anywhere else?
No.
Thank you, no further questions.
Cross-examine, Mr. Keel?
Ms. Lael, were you made aware that Mr. Soulier did test on June 11th and provided a receipt from advanced drug testing to the circuit court the last time we were in court?
I do not have those tests.
Has Mr. Soulier been in touch with you personally in regards to some of the issues that have come to light during the course of his bond?
He has not that I recall.
And how did you receive information about his prescriptions?
I believe it was discussed in court, but I don't remember him calling at all about the prescriptions.
But you indicated that he did have a prescription for the buprenorphine?
We have discussed it in court, but sorry, I can't recall if he does or not. I don't have that in my file, so it doesn't show that he does.
Thank you. I have no other questions.
Any redirect?
No redirect, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You can step down. Any further proofs, Ms. Bicker?
No further proofs, thank you.
Mr. Keough, any proofs?
Mr. Soulier would like to make a statement to the court in regards to his bond violation allegations.
Do you mean he wishes to offer any test? Hold up. We're in a hearing, so we're not accustomed to just folks making statements. Does he wish to offer some testimony under oath and be subject to cross-exam?
Sure, that's fine, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Soulier, would you please raise your right hand as best you can? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you put your hand down. Mr. Keough, go ahead.
Mr. Soulier, there have been a number of show causes that have been scheduled during the course of your bond conditions for missed and missed scheduled tests and missed phone calls and abnormal tests on June 1st, 2021. Do you dispute that you missed some tests during the course of your bond?
No, I do not.
Okay, and why did you miss the test to your recollection?
I had no money.
Okay, and did you contact the court in any way to let them know that you didn't have enough money to submit to the test?
No, I did not.
Okay, and as far as the missed calls, any explanation for the missed calls?
Just getting them at the beginning, getting used to the routine. I missed a couple calls, getting in on time. I had a phone issue that I was trying to use a phone app to call, and it took way more time than I expected to get through, and I missed my 10 o'clock time mark.
And in regards to the abnormal test on the 1st of June, do you have any explanation for why that test came back diluted or abnormal?
Probably just because I had to drink water just so I could pee. I'm diabetic, so like I'm up all night long peeing, and if I don't drink water, I'm not gonna pee in the daytime. So when I have to test, I have to drink water so I can pee. And a lot of times I can barely pee before the test.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Any cross-exam?
No, Your Honor.
Any further proofs, Mr. Keel?
No, Your Honor.
Closing arguments, Ms. Goodrich?
Your Honor, I believe in defendant's own statements, he admits to missing tests, missing calls, and testing positive or diluting tests, and just offered an explanation of those things. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Keel, closing argument?
Your Honor, I guess it would be our argument that Mr. Sawyer does have a reasonable excuse for not testing based on lack of funds for those missed tests that he spoke of. In regards to the abnormal tests and as far as the missed calls, no argument in regards to that. Thank you.
All right. Well, I am going to find Mr. Sawyer in contempt. I think that there is proof beyond a reasonable doubt of that, not only from the testimony of Ms. Leo, but also from the statements of defendant himself. He acknowledges missing some tests, missing some calls. I'm not even considering the positive test because he has the prescription for buprenorphine that his counsel has told us about. I'm accepting that to be true. But Mr. Sawyer, who has quite an extensive criminal record, I was persuaded to reduce his bond earlier in this case and place him out in the community. And given his prior record and the charges in this case, for the safety of the community, we require that he calls in every day and submits to random drug and alcohol tests. And for a big chunk of time, he just wasn't calling at all, wasn't testing at all, missed a bunch of them. And then he says, well, I don't have any money for the test. He didn't tell the court at the time, didn't tell his lawyer, didn't come up with a solution to the problem. My goodness, if I said, oh, okay, I think every single defendant who has the drug test would all of a sudden stop testing and say, oh, yeah, I didn't have money. Before we would make a finding on that, I'm sure that Mr. Sawyer made some purchases over the last, few months. He's just not made any effort to comply. So I do find him in contempt of court. Any comments with regard to sentence, Ms. Goodrich?
Your Honor, I'd ask for the 93 days.
Mr. Keel?
We would ask the court to consider time served in this matter. I would bring to the court's attention that Mr. Sawyer does have a surgery that's scheduled for the 15th at McLaren, Northern Michigan. We have provided information to the prosecutor and to the court in regards to that matter. We believe it's important for him to at least get a furlough to be allowed to have that surgery take place. So any sentence we would ask would include a furlough to allow him to get that surgery. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Sawyer, it's not required that you would make a statement, but is there any statement you want to make to me with regard to what I should do about your contempt?
I'd like to apologize, Your Honor. I was doing the best that I tried, and I never thought of calling the court. I talked to Mr. Keel about it when he messaged me about the things, the violations. I just never thought about calling the court saying I didn't have the money, and I know I mentioned, I heard you say something about a prescription, and I know I did have my pharmacy fax her prescription. I don't know whatever happened to that, but I brought another one in the day of court.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm going to, on the contempt, sentence Mr. Sullier to 93 days in the Sheboygan County Jail. He gets credit for 14 days previously served because I revoked his bond on June 30th. The bond continues to be revoked. So what will happen is once he serves the contempt sentence, then his bond is still revoked, but at that time, Mr. Sullier can petition for reinstating the bond and the court would consider it at that time. But he won't be released until he serves the contempt and then we have a motion about reinstatement. And in terms of the surgery, I mean, I was handed today a document for an ambulatory surgery. It doesn't have a whole lot of detail to it. I mean, it's not a whole lot of information to it. I'm not a doctor, but it sure doesn't look like it's, super medically necessary. I'm going to entrust that to the jail. They have nurse and medical services in there. If there's a medically necessary service that Mr. Sullier has, then he's going to receive it. And I'm going to get a request from the jail administrator for a medical furlough. But just because he had something scheduled before his bond got revoked does not make it a medical necessity. So I'm not going to enter any furlough at this time. He'll remain in the Sheboygan County Jail. As to the docket call, Mr. Keough.
Your Honor, I guess we have this matter set on a trial path, so we would just ask that we have this matter scheduled.
Okay. Let me add into our jury trial list. In terms of the age of the case, looks like a preliminary examination was held on February 12th of 2021. Mr. Sullier's been in custody since June 30th. How many days do you estimate for trial?
I believe we thought 2 the last time we were in court, and that's
Does that include the jury selection?
probably not, probably 3. If we include the jury selection, that'd be day 1 and then 2 days for the trial.
3 days, including jury selection. Thanks, Vice Ms. Whittle.
Thanks, more than enough.
Okay, we do have a couple cases that have been pending longer on the jury trial waiting list than Mr. Sullier's. So I've added in to the list. And what I'll do is I'm going to continue the docket call then to August 10th at 10:30 a.m.
Your Honor, I just noticed on my schedule, and I had a few matters that were scheduled on the 10th today. I just realized that I do have a jury trial that's scheduled in another county that day, so I guess I would ask if that could be put at a later date.
Okay. Set this for August 31st at 10:30. For a docket call in person. Anything further on this file, counsel?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Goodrich?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Stoliar, we'll see you at the end of August.
All right.